Welcome to 𝗏𝗏𝗠𝗧. 𝗏𝗏𝗠𝗧 C2C is an ISO certified company providing comprehensive professional consultancy to construction and corporate training services in the field of civil engineering. We are specialized in dealing with architectural and structural designing and also in the construction management. We provide consultancy and construction services and constant technical support to the upcoming graduates and also for the working professionals by conducting webinars and live interaction sessions by IIT gold medalist, professional architects, and real-time experts. When coming to our services, we have two divisions. That is, one is architectural services, one is structural services. Architectural services has building plan, interior design, elevation design, 3D walkthrough, land survey, and structural services has structural analysis and design, structural drawing, bar bending schedule, quality and cost estimation, design basis report. Coming to our founder and CEO, Mr. 𝗕𝗛𝗏 𝗏𝗂𝗧. He is currently doing masters in structures in Texas, worked as a structural engineer at Morrison Hershfield, deals with US projects. He has worked as an RCC design or detailing engineer for central and state government and private projects in Vizag. He worked as an executive engineer for G plus 15-story high-rise building in Vizag, and he worked as a steel design and detailing engineer. Our team includes Mr. Ravi Prasad, Miss Priya Narwal, Miss Spandana, and Miss Rutuja Ubale. These are architectural members. And when coming to Dr. Manik Mujumdar, Dr. Mahesh Surla, Dr. Vikram Singh, and Mr. Ganesh, they are structural members. Mr. Ravi Prasad, he is architecture and surveyor in government, Andhra Pradesh, BTech in civil engineering at AU. Miss Priya Narwal, she is an architect in Haryana, B.Arch at architect in Haryana, Miss Spandana, architect in Hyderabad, Miss Rutuja Ubale, interior designer in Pune. Dr. Manik Mujumdar, R&D manager at L&T and PhD in geotechnical engineering, and he is a gold medalist from IIT Kanpur. Mr. Mahesh Surla, he is an MTech in structural dynamics, IIT structural engineering in MNC, and he is a gold medalist from IIT Roorkee. Mr. Vikram Singh, he is a senior bridge design engineer, L&T, MTech structural engineer, IIT Kanpur, qualified ESE prelims in 2019. Mr. Ganesh is an structural engineer at Kirby. Management team include Miss Asha, Miss Mayuri, me, and Veera Pratap. Now I would like to welcome our guest.
Hello. Am I audible to you?
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible. Just continue the webinar, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So hi everyone. This is Priya Narwal from Haryana, and I'm an architect and 3D visualizer by profession. So I welcome you all and thank you so much for joining in. Let me share the screen first, then I'll continue my webinar. So yeah. First question that arises in your mind is that what is the purpose of learning this Revit software? If I'm not wrong. Can we have a two-way communication, guys? If we allow, Tejaswini, can we have a two-way conversation?
Yeah, ma'am, of course. If it's quite disturbing means you can go ahead with your own tab.
Okay. So whosoever is interested in asking any question or query, please feel free to ask at any point. I'll be much happier to listen the queries and all. Okay, thank you. First one is to present an opportunity to trainees for learning BIM and Revit architecture and have a successful and bright career. The main point for learning and the main purpose for learning this Revit software. And what is a Revit architecture? This is a software which is basically used for the documentation purpose, for the modeling, for the 3D walkthroughs, for door window schedules, for scheduling, for .x, for many other purposes. This is widely software. This is a widely used software, I must say, because nowadays this Revit software is in demand in mostly in demand in this foreign countries, but nowadays India is also preferring the Revit or this BIM modelers. This is highly in demand, and one person who is this 3D modeler in BIM, he or she gets a high income other than other softwares. Why should we learn this software? Because this helps in building our design, maintain higher quality. This is more energy efficient, and this is the ideal solution for the entire building projecting, because this is the easiest and the difficult also, because if a person gets to know about this software, then it is easiest. But if we don't know about the software, then of course it is a difficult software. But after learning this software, you guys can grow and build your build your own brand, right? What are the benefits of using Revit architecture? The person who are currently working or are pursuing careers in architecture or other building professional fields, then Revit architecture is a very commercial software. This is very highly efficient software that will provide a large project to complete in a few time. This is not a time consuming software. It will decrease your time, as I'll tell you this thing further, but this is very less time consuming. Like what you do in this, like beam construction documentation, like I'll tell you further. Conflict detection, parametric family creation, 3D visual, parametric family creation, 3D visualization, virtual building project, BIM conversion, BIM drafting and drawings. Now, what is in this beam construction documentation? Documentation is something like BOQs, estimation, posting, and this conflict detection is basically like if we are making a ramp or a staircase live on the side, then this is too difficult sometimes. Like we cannot we do not able to calculate the steps and the risers, like how many steps are used in the will be built in the house. So when we are making the 3D model in Revit, then only if we are going wrong, like this cannot be happen practically on the side, then the software will not allow you guys to draw on this model, build on the site, because whatever it should be built on the practically on the site, that is the that will only build on the Revit. This is the main advantage of the Revit software. You cannot make anything in the air. The practically things will be done in this Revit software. Wherever you go wrong, then Revit software will ask you just to change it, or this cannot be done on the side, so I'll not draw. This is told by Revit itself, because whenever we draw something on the Revit or model something on the Revit, then there's a dialog box comes, and that dialog box says whatever the problem is occurring, right? Parametric family creation is something like not a rectangular shape something, or this is very curvilinear, or the circular, or any zigzag form. This is parametric shapes. We can draw easily in this software, but if we are talking about the other softwares, then we cannot be able to draw that parametric. We can draw, but that in other softwares, this is too difficult to draw that parametric shapes. But in this Revit software, we can easily draw this any shape. 3D visualization is something like how a model look like after the final render, after the final outcome, that is 3D visualization. And BIM drafting and drawing, that is like planning, door and window schedules, or this is sections, elevations, etc. What are benefits using Revit architecture? Of course, it minimizes your time. It will enhance your drawing structure like very high quality. Now, a career growth in Revit architecture. After learning Revit, what type of jobs or what type of professions you can go for? Like architect, design architect, civil engineer, project architect, interior designer, BIM modeler, or intern architect, of course. And one more thing, I haven't mentioned that as I'm also a freelancer or by profession, so you can also do this. After learning this Revit software, you can also work as a freelancer, because I have also worked many projects in India also, and I have taken many projects of USS and other countries by learning this Revit software only. So I also prefer you guys just to take learn this Revit software, but I'll not force you, because Revit is in highly demand. That is depending on you guys only, like what to do or what not to do. So how is Revit architecture used? This is mainly used by architects and civil designers, civil engineers, sorry. And because this is very helpful to reduce risk. I have told you earlier also, like if we are doing something on the Revit software, then we can not make any stupid stuff. Like if we are not making any, if we are making any ramp, then if the ramp is convenient as per the site also, then only the Revit will make out. But if it is not convenient to the site and it will not make out, then there's a dialog box popped up and it will not allow you to draw on that site, and also in the model also. For better quality designs, if we are planning in AutoCAD or any other softwares, there's plans and all. And if you are planning in Revit, then there is a huge difference between the AutoCAD plans and in Revit, because it will give you proper detailing in Revit. And if you are drawing plan, then it directly gives you a 3D model. But in AutoCAD, you guys have to extrude your walls, and then only your plan gets extruded and you get a 3D model. But in Revit, if you are drawing plan only, then you will get elevations also, sections also, and a 3D model also. This is the benefit, and that is why I'm saying again that this Revit software is less time consuming and it will enhance your drawing details. Well, the advantages of Revit architecture: it offers you many tools, families, many interfaces, work sharing or 3D integration, parametric shapes, bidirectional associative. Bidirectional is what? Like if you are drawing a plan, then it converts directly into a 3D model. Revit architecture user interface components are application menu, quick access toolbar, info center, options bar, type selector, properties palette, project browser. These are the user interface components. Okay, whosoever, who else can do this? Means learn software, this Revit, or who can work on this? And what are the works can be done on this software? Like architecture. Architecture is something like plans, elevations, sections, BOQ, estimation, costing, door window schedules, etc. In structural, like columns, plane beams, etc. In structurally stable, you can also calculate on this software also. And MEP, like plumbing, electrical, and that sort of things. So here, this is the first thing which will be seen in your Revit after opening the Revit software. This will be told when you guys learn the software, because this is too difficult today to explain everything, and it cannot be learned by you guys today only. So basically, I'll just give a brief. Like there is the application menu, quick access toolbar, and this is ribbon bar, this is option bar, these things, info center, and this is the view cube. Here you can see top, bottom, and left and right. And this is navigation bar, and this is of course a steering wheel, like you can zoom in, zoom out, and rotate and anything. This is your project browser. Here you can see your floor plans, that is level 1, ground floor, level 2, first floor, side, ceiling plans you can here see, and 3D views, elevations, families, sheets you can draw. You don't need any power presentation or any Photoshop software to learn. You can directly convert your this detailings and the plans and elevation sections into the sheets. Is it clear till now? If there's any query, please feel free to ask. Okay. If basically this was the first project which I have done in my learning stage, and this I have to show you the difference between the first project and the last project. I'll show you at the last, so that you guys can differentiate the hard work and the practice of the for learning the software, and what are this quality you will get. So here, this is a isometric view. Isometric view is something like you can see two side views. So here you can see this view, and here this view. This is an isometric view. This was the residential villa which was given to us, and I have learned the software myself, and then I have designed this. So here basically I have drawn this plan in Revit only. Everything is done in Revit, so that is the reason I have shown this project first, and after that I'll show you the other projects also which was done by me, and I am still doing and learning at this stage also. Basically, this is our plan. This is ground floor plan. These grids we can make in the Revit itself. Grids, columns we can we can mark. These are the columns. If you guys can see, these are the columns. This rectangular shapes. These are the columns, and these are the grids which have been done and Revit itself. So this is our first floor plan, and this is our, of course, a 3D project, 3D view, and these are the elevations which I have taken it out from Revit only. So this greenery, this swimming pool, this everything, the furniture is basically done in family creations. If we are going with, if you guys have family of Revit, then you can directly import the library or this furniture. Library is something like this furniture. This we can appliances of the kitchen and the dining area, the sofa settings, the toilet appliances, and this office, etc. And you can make these legends also in this Revit also. Revit only. Sorry. I have told you like this structural things can also be done in Revit, and this is done in Revit. Every single thing is done in Revit. So that is the reason I have shown you. These are the sections. What I have done is just imported from Revit and pasted over here. This is the easiest way, but if you are doing in AutoCAD or any other software, we have to make our manually, because sometimes going through manually it can occur problem also, and it can be wrong, but through this software nothing can be wrong. You just have to take it and import it in any other sheets or in any other software. Like if you have taken it, the section import from the Revit and exported to AutoCAD DWG file, then it is fine, and we can also import it, this is also beneficial. Here, this this is not done in Revit, but planning is done in Revit, but I have imported this dining area, this and that, this in Photoshop, just to enhance my sheet. See the view. This is my first view, which I have rendered in this Revit software. And I'll show you the other renders also. This was my basic render. This is my front elevation. I have done interior projects also. Like if you can see, this is a room which I have rendered. This is this room, and I have rendered it in Revit only. And this is wonderful because at the starting age, this is brilliant for me. But I'll show you the other one also. I hope you guys like it. If you don't want to speak up, then you can just text me. Hello. Hello. Okay. But I would be much happier if you guys speak up and have a two-way conversation, so that this webinar will gets interesting. No need to worry. Okay, here this is also done in Revit, and you can see the difference clearly, like what I have done in this means that project in my learning stage, and now this is my at the competition stage. But nevertheless, this is also done in Revit. This was also my project at the learning stage. You guys will, this is the furniture render. Like sometimes a client needs to be the furniture to be rendered. Then at that point, I have rendered this. Quality improves at every stage and after every practicing. This will come as a 360 panorama view walkthrough. Like here is a camera and it will rotate like this. Means whole kitchen will be seen in the view. This is my office render. This was of USS project. I hope you guys like it. This was my double height dining area. Again, a traditional house render. This was my self project, which I had done, which is in Haryana. This was the side view. This was the reception of the Parkway. Again, the night view. This was the lobby lounge area. I'll show you this. These were the some interior views, and I'll show you now the exterior renders from starting to ending and from the basic to the advanced, right? Okay, there is a question arises in your mind, like why I'm showing you these renders. Basically, I'm showing, and because I can give you a presentation like this, written presentation, but I don't really prefer, because I want to show you practically work which I have done, so that I can gain your trust, right? So that you can know me and my profession and my work which I do, right? Just to gain your trust and show my piece like this work and stuff. This is the only reason I'm sharing you guys, because theoretical knowledge cannot enhance your mindset, right? But the views and this work of mine can only enhance. and can get your trust. And you can also, I also want you guys to grow, right? This was a two-phase house which I rendered in Revit and modeled in Revit. This was also, every project is done by me. Don't say that this is a picture copied or taken from internet. You guys cannot find it on internet. This is walkthrough which I was talking about. 3D walkthrough can also be done of interior also. See, plants and all birds are also rendering. Even human figures are also moving, right? This is a rendered deck. This is again a walkthrough. This was a project done by me. Client needs a landscaping also. So that is the reason I have given a walkthrough of this. Proper landscaping is done. After Revit, you can render in any other software like V-Ray, Lumen, or Enscape, Twinmotion, or Revit V-Ray itself. I have done work under many forms also. See, this is the interior walkthrough. You can see TV, the LED is also working. This is the main advantage or see pros of this Revit software. You can show your work to the fullest. You guys, please give your reviews, comments, compliments. This is the aerial view, full house. This is the interior walkthrough, which is done in Revit itself. This was a double height living area. It was modified into a brilliant 3D walkthrough. This was the polyclinic. So the tallest building, but in the width it was less. These are the aerial views. Again, this is the walkthrough of any other building. Basically, the software is very highly efficient. Like this gives you precise and accurate things. And as a structural engineer, you can make a rough plan and can go on devising a standard set of building designs. And 3D designs like this, you can go with high quality documents also. And another benefit is like exposure to team, which is basically helps designers or the visualizers to collaborate so that they can get the benefits. Someone's voice is thank you. Collaborate so that they can get the benefits from the interconnected data, because through this software you can do work from as a freelancer from other countries also and from your own country also. So this is the online software, you can say, and you should learn this BIM software because this is highly efficient and beneficial. Because from the initial conceptual design to the structural engineering model to drafting, whatever changes will that a party or the client can update, you can just with a single click you can change it. But in other software you have to change everything, because you have to change that plan, then section, then elevation, and then in the 3D model. But in this software you can, if a client or a party wants to change something, then you just change from the plan only, and then in the 3D also directly changes. This is the main benefit of this software. And every member has a, if you are this working from this online worldwide, you can just have the access to the information through this software, and it has this service also. And if you have learned the software, then the opportunities for internship opens up to the advanced level, up to many, because the software is in high demand right now, and every firm is taking Revit, BIM, Modeler. And if you get learn this software, then your portfolio, like my portfolio, has increased because of the software. Because wherever I show these projects to them and I ask them that this thing is done in Revit and entered in Revit, then the firm or the client directly gain trust and directly gives work, because Revit is the brand, you can say. These are the projects which is done by me, because this collaboration is easy with Revit through online. This was a steel floor. These are something like Not this parametric strips. These are not the parametric strips. You can create family like this human figures. You can create yourself, or you can just import it from your library, which I will give you. And if you see the color here, these are warm like oranges, yellow, red, and here you can see this cool colors. These are also effects done in Revit rendering process. Someone has texted something. And if I'll show you my latest project, which I have done right now, means right few days back, 2-3 days back. This was a project which is of USA, Georgia. I have done this in Revit because in Revit we can make these gables and this hip ropes, means different types of rope, because in this another software you will get difficulties in drawing, but in this Revit software you can easily go and make it out. So I hope you like my projects and you feel like to be learn the software, because this is highly beneficial for your growth of your career. So I'm ending up this session, and if you guys have any queries, please feel free to ask, because I'll be much happier to listen your queries and give the. Yeah, someone is.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, can you please just hold the doubt session for 5 minutes so that we can explain the course offer for the students?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, Zara, go ahead.
Thank you for the permission, ma'am.
Mention. Thank you.
For the course, the link I'll share in the chat box. Before that, let me share the screen. Okay. Okay, the course is about Revit architecture interior.
Zara, screen is not visible. Please check it.
Now is it visible?
No, Zara, not it.
Okay, now is it?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah.
Go from the starting, Zara. Just
okay.
From there.
Okay, when coming to the course is about Revit architecture in architectural interior plus Lumion. It's a 30+ hour course, and it is provided by Ms. Priya Narwal, architect in Haryana. For this course today, we are offering 2,000 rupees off for first 10 members. The coupon code is available, that is Revit 2000. It's only for first 10 students. Please grab the offer. When coming to courses, course details, I'll brief about it. The course highlights include navigate Autodesk and Revit design user interface, discussion on Revit design commands, discussion on building envelope design, discussion on interior design, and understanding the concepts in 3D modeling, and understanding preparation of 3D models designs, discussion on Revit rendering, creation of walkthrough and animation. When coming to Lumion content, building environment, setting up weather, adding trees, people, vehicle, and other models, modeling special effects in Lumion, rendering and walkthrough animations. So I would request everyone to just go through the courses. I'll just share the link in the chat box about the courses. You can visit our app and grab the offer. It's valid only till 7 p.m. tomorrow, just for 10 members. Please just go through it. Ma'am, you can carry on with our doubts clearing session, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So anybody who has queries or any doubts, please feel free to ask.
Is
Anyone?
it available for recorded classes or online classes?
Sorry?
It's
Is it
recorded classes, but we'll be assisting you throughout.
I have taught this software earlier also, and you can't believe some of the students still ask queries. Yesterday also, this Kirtana, I think. Yes, Kirtana was there and she still asked queries about this software and about show her work, like, ma'am, please see and give your reviews or any other thing which I can modify. So there are many people who are just contacting me right now. So basically, my duty is not this just to teach you guys and just give you a bye. No, I'll give you my time after the sessions also and after completion also. So feel free to ask anything and feel free to ask any doubt, any modification to your work at any time. Okay, after the completion also or after the session of each day.
So guys, here the ma'am is giving trust to us. So those who are going to enroll now to utilize the chance of offer chance, so that they can if they had any doubts while learning or completing of that course, so ma'am will take care of you. So if you have any doubts, just please post it on the WhatsApp group. So those who are just buy the course, we can add those people in our WhatsApp group. So ma'am is also there. If you have any doubt while learning, so just please post your doubt in the group so that she'll clarifies you. Okay, so she'll give 100% trust to you. Okay, while teaching you, she also been developing. Okay, don't need to worry about all your queries, guys. Okay, just enroll for now. Okay, the offer is very limited. Just enroll now, guys. Thank you. Don't miss this chance.
Okay, why can't you provide online sessions for weekly ones for queries and doubts?
Vago, we will reach out to you, okay, for clear explanation. So what's the reason behind that? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can we end up this session if there's no queries and no questions?
So guys, any queries from you all?
Ma'am, which version you are going to teach?
Basically, I'll teach you in 2018 because this is sometimes people don't have much high configuration of this PC or the laptop, but 18 is something like you can means a person who is using 16, he or she can also work in 16, and a person who is working in 2021, 2022, 2019 or any other version, then he or she can easily work, right? 2018 is something this, so I'll teach that. And if you guys have any queries in 2021 or 2022, then I'm here. You can feel free to ask at any time. Is it fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
If you can just brief a few things of the syllabus, I mean, what you are going to cover.
This Zara has introduced, I think, navigation and interfaces and
I did.
yes.
No, she didn't tell that whether estimate will be covered or we will
See, okay, if she hasn't, if you are saying that, So nothing to worry about. I'll just explain it right now. So
Okay.
basically, in this software, you will get to know about this planning, elevations, sections in planning, what type of walls you want to create, in what type of ceiling you want to create, what type of floor, like ceiling is grid or means different types of designs you want to have on the ceiling, that will be explained. And basically floor, which type of floor, materials which you want to add on, right? And this sheets, how can you make the sheets in a proper format? And scheduling is something like how many doors and the windows you want to have in that residential project or in any commercial projects. Okay. And this glazings and mullions, and basically the curtain walls is something like glass walls. And estimation costing, of course, BOQs, how much cement, how much this material is used in the building, bricks, right? And of course render 3D views, elevation and sections.
And creating a family.
Creating a family is something different.
Okay.
I'll give you the proper, which I have made in my time, the family, like doors, different types of doors, windows, and this sofa sittings, dining tables, chairs, gizmos, gizmos. Okay.
Okay.
Proper family I'll be giving you guys, so don't need to be worried about. And family creation is something different, and it needs very highly
Skilled.
yes. And that is a BIM modeler is something like proper family creation and BIM. There are two types of BIM modeler. If I'll explain that. So basically, if you are working in under a firm or as a freelancer as a BIM modeler first, so you don't need to be, because people don't have that much time. If I tell you in a simple and so short, people don't have that much time that person is going to make this sofa, chair, TV, bed, cupboards, wardrobes, anything else, right? Because nowadays people want ready-made and less time consuming 3D views, right? And if we are going to make everything by manually, then the client will say that, okay, bye-bye, we don't need to take it from you, I'll see different one, because you are taking too much time on this project. Yeah. So any other doubt?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, can I take over?
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah. Before ending the session, I'd like everyone to just fill the feedback form, and please try to fill it by 5 to 10 sentences. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed, you got some knowledge from today's class, and you gained some information. And I would request everyone to just go through the courses, and especially the Revit course for today's offer, because it's valid only for offer is valid only till tomorrow, and only for 10 members. Fill the feedback form so that you can get the participation certificate, else the certificate will not be provided. Please note it, fill the feedback form.
Yeah, guys, just fill the feedback. So your valuable feedback is very helpful for our future webinars. Okay. Please fill by it genuinely. So once again, I'm asking that if you have any doubts, just please feel free to ask to ma'am. Okay, or else we can end up the session. Okay.
I think Tejaswini, we should end up right now because people are disconnecting.
Yeah, ma'am. Once again, thank you, ma'am, and thank you guys for your valuable time. Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your valuable time to get this free webinar to us. Thank you very much from our team, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you too.
Okay, thank you, guys. Just bye.
Okay, thank you.